How many Jews does it take to tell 6 lies in just a few seconds? Only one.
Iran seeks to annihilate Israel. It says so openly. It seeks to conquer the Middle East. It threatens Europe. It threatens the West. It threatens the world.
How about Iran threatens Mars, even though its missiles can barely reach Milan? Tell me, if Europe's ramping up trade with Iran ever since the nuke deal, where's the threat? It's good business that Trump's rejecting. So much for America first. And how many Jews does it take to tout the lie of the century? Again, only one.
I plan to speak soon with President Trump about how to counter the threat of the Iranian regime, which calls for Israel's destruction.
Never did.
This idea that Iran wants to wipe Israel out. Now, that's a common trope that is put about by a lot of people in Israel, a lot of people in the United States.
They didn't say we'll wipe it out, you're right.
When Ahmadinejad said, the regime occupying Jerusalem must vanish from the page of time, he was anticipating Israel's evident demise. In other words, this too shall pass. Yet, in Israel's quest to survive, an unnatural creature amidst long-established Muslim countries, it pursues perpetual war for perpetual pandemonium. Iran is now Israel's main target. With growing influence in Iraq, its alliance with Assad, and support of Hezbollah, Iran brings Israeli hegemony in the Middle East to a screeching halt. It's an axis of resistance that Jews fear, with Iran its main player. And Israel wants to wipe this resistor off the face of the earth. Enter Michael Flynn, Trump's national security commando, with his finger on the trigger.
Iran continues to threaten U.S. friends and allies in the region. The Obama administration failed to respond adequately to Tehran's malign actions, including weapons transfers, support for terrorism, and other violations of international norms.
It sounds like America. But warmongers like Flynn can see the forest for the Jewish trees.
As of today, we are officially putting Iran on notice.
That's Israel's line, and those are fighting words. But who's going to fight? Israel? Saudi Arabia? They'll fly a few bombers, hit Iran's nuclear power plants that Russia built, and fly safely back to Haifa and Jeddah. But U.S. troops will do the dirty work. Only the Goys die young when waging wars for the Jews. Now, when told that Rouhani warned those who threatened Iran would live to regret it, Trump shot back. He better be careful. Au contraire, Trump better be careful before he turns the Middle East into a blazing inferno. Iran is not going to take it lying down. Trump's playing with fire that will spread all the way to gas pumps on Main Street, USA. With $15 a gallon at the pump, no matter how many jobs Trump brings back, America will be driving on empty. But that's okay with Jared Kushner, Trump's Jewish son-in-law and senior advisor. He's a billionaire, and once he gets his war for Israel against Iran, and lots of Goys dying young, he'll be eating breakfast in bed in Manhattan.